Quiz number 16, we welcome to the quiz board on the red, SoCal 2 from San Bernardino, California, and on the yellow, Georgia 1 from Lithia Springs, Georgia. Also, SoCal 2 are a candidate for new team merit. This is the first time San Bernardino has ever been to an Experience Division National. That's great. This is quiz number 16 on the matrix. Between these two teams is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Question. In what does verse 14...
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Verse 14 of Proverbs chapter 2 mentioning in the forwardness of the wicked.
That is incorrect. This interrupted 10-point question will be reread to SoCal without interruption. Question. In what does verse 14 of Proverbs chapter 2 refer to delighting?
Red, 2.
The forwardness of the wicked.
That is correct. Question number 2 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 2 records that God is...
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
God is where? Therefore, do what? God is in heaven, therefore let thy words be few.
That is incorrect. This interrupted two-part question will be reread to SoCal without interruption. Question. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 2 records that God is where and thou where?
Red, 1.
God is in heaven and thou upon earth.
That is correct. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Question. Let thine eyes look where?
Yellow, 3.
Let thine eyes look right on.
That is correct. Question number 4 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Quote what the foolish woman saith as recorded in...
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
As recorded in Proverbs chapter 9, stolen waters are sweet and bread eaten in secret is pleasant.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Question. The last verse of the first chapter of Proverbs mentions the fear of what?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Fear of what? God from fear of evil.
That is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Question. Where is there as a burning?
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
As a burning fire, according to Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27, in the lips of an ungodly man.
That is correct. Question number 7 is worth 10 points. Question. To what door does chapter...
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
This chapter 8, verse 34. Speak of my doors, my referring to wisdom.
That is incorrect. This interrupted 10-point question will be reread to SoCal without interruption. Question. To what door does chapter 9 of Proverbs refer?
Red, 1.
The door of her house, her referring to a foolish woman.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Verse 12 of Ecclesiastes chapter 9 refers to what falling?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
What falling? Upon who? evil time upon the sons of men.
That is correct. Question number 9 is the first of our 20-point questions. It is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. Proverbs chapter 18, verses 13 and 14 make what statement?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
What statement? And what question? He that answereth the matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear?
That is correct. Question number 10 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Quote the statement of Proverbs chapter 6, twice mentioning.
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Twice mentioning sleep. Get a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Social poverty comes when the travelleth, and then want is an armed man.
That is correct.
Time.
Question. We have a substitution timeout. Georgia.
Kyrie, subbing out for Emily, subbing.
Time in. Question number 11 is worth 20 points. Question. Concerning the Lord, each of verses 8 and 9 of Proverbs chapter 15 state.
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
State what concerning the Lord? The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination unto the Lord, but he loveth him that followeth after righteousness.
That is correct. Question number 12 is worth 20 points. Question. What did the Queen of Sheba say to Solomon?
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
In verse 6 of 1 Kings chapter 10, it was a true report that I heard in mine own land of thy acts and of thy wisdom.
That is incorrect. This interrupted 20-point question will be reread to SoCal without interruption. Question. What did the Queen of Sheba say to Solomon concerning a true report is found in verse 6 of 1 Kings chapter 10.
Red, 1.
It was a true report that I heard in mine own land of thy acts and of thy wisdom.
That is correct. We have a contest, Georgia.
Time.
This contest is withdrawn. Timeout, Georgia.
Time.
Time in. Question number 13 is a 5-part question worth 20 points. Question. The same verse that refers to scorners delighting in their scorning also refers to who loving.
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
Who loving what? Who hating what? And what is this verse? How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And fools hate knowledge? Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Question. A great king did how many things?
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
Did how many things, and what are they? As found in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 14. Now there was a little city and few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it, and there are 3.
That is correct. Question number 15 is a cross-reference 2-part question worth 20 points. Question. When pride cometh, then cometh what?
Red, 1.
Interruption.
Then cometh what? According to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2. And pride goeth before what? According to Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Destruction.
Time.
That is incorrect. This interrupted cross-reference two-part question will be reread to Georgia without interruption. Question. When pride cometh, then cometh what? And only by pride cometh what?
Yellow, 2.
Shame, contention.
That is correct. Question number 16 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. The same verse of Proverbs chapter 25 that records that what is not good.
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
Also records that what is not glory, and what is this verse? It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 27.
That is correct. Question number 17 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Devise not evil against.
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Quote the verse preceding this one. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give one thou hast to buy thee.
That is correct. Timeout, Georgia.
Time.
Time in. Question number 18 is the first of our 30-point questions. It is a cross-reference six-part question worth 30 points. Question. Which verse of Ecclesiastes records that what is known by what? And which verse of Proverbs records that who is known by what?
Yellow, 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 3, a fool's voice is known by multitude of words. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 11, even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure or whether it be right.
That is correct. Question number 19 is a cross-reference four-part question worth 30 points. Question. What is recorded about whoso hearkeneth unto wisdom in which verse? And what is recorded about he that hearkeneth unto counsel in which verse?
Red, 1.
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. He that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15.
That is correct. Question number 20 is a quotation completion question worth 30 points. Question. I returned.
Red, 1.
Interruption. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all.
That is correct. And we have a numerical winner. This quiz is closed. Let's hear it for SoCal 2 and Georgia 1. As they're making their way down, as we await the results of this last quiz.